Shalom. Giving all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone. I want to give salutations to the elect that are scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. To you, I say Shalom. And what I'm basically going to go into today is, this is Pete Hegseth's Secretary of War. And he's basically going to say that people in the Department of War are leaking secrets, okay? And it's time for America to be paid back for the things that they've done to other countries, okay? And this is another sign. The Lord is bringing America down because, that's like if you with somebody and they out there leaking secrets about you, all right, then, that's a bad look. But also, when the Lord is getting ready to bring a kingdom down, infighting usually happens. We could take a perfect example of what happened to our kingdom, Solomon's kingdom, the kingdom of Southern Kingdom and Northern Kingdom. We were all once under the banner of King Solomon together. And what happened was, because of Solomon's sins, okay, the Lord, he split the kingdom and infighting started to happen. All right. After his son Rehoboam, Rehoboam really, kicked it off after Solomon died. And that was it, man. That was it. And, infighting started to happen. And that's what you see right here in America, infighting. Okay, America has caused many countries to fall, put their own puppets in place, kidnap people's presidents, all right, put hits out on people leaders. Okay, it's on and on. All right, so there's no telling how many sleeper cells are here in America. Okay, so the Lord has got America in a trick bag. Let me play this video.
Access to and accumulation of closely held information is key to understanding our world. The unauthorized disclosure of sensitive War Department information has the very real potential to cause exceptionally grave damage to our national security and the operational integrity of our armed forces. To leak sensitive national defense information and secrets betrays the men and women who wear our nation's uniform. It's a principle as old as war.
Yeah, because if you leak secrets about the Department of War and their whereabouts and wherewithals, okay, what type of attacks they're about to plan, where they're about to attack at, a lot of people are going to die. Okay, and that's already prophesied that, in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, there are going to be plenty of food for the birds to eat. All right. So, man, this is a beautiful thing for us Israelites, us Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that are in the right mindset, because we have a front row seat to the downfall of our enemies. Okay, and those of you that are not excited, those of you that want to stay here, I got bad news for you, buddy. It's going to happen anyway, Jack. Okay, so the fact that the Secretary of War had to get on a social media platform and to tell people in the Department of War to stop leaking secrets, that's a bad look, man. Matter of fact, let me get a scripture. This is Mark chapter 3, verse 25. I'm going to read this in the KJV and the NLT. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. Matter of fact, start at verse 24, Salakia. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. So if people start fighting within via civil war, via leaking secrets to other countries, to other nations that hate America, okay, It cannot stand. NLT, a kingdom divided by civil war will collapse. It will collapse. And there's no telling what type of information that they're leaking. And they could be leaking information to Russia, leaking information to China, Iran. All right, so America, the Lord has got America in the trick bag. America has to pay for its crimes, and America is going down. NLT verse 25. Similarly, a family splintered by feuding will fall apart. They call this place the United States of America. United. But there's nothing united about this place. They're united in wickedness. Okay, these people can unite for wickedness. They can all unite without saying a word for the covering up of Jeffrey E. Espine, Steen, E.P. Stein. Okay, they could. No, I ain't heard a peep about people speaking about that. Not even at work, and people just swept that under the rug. See, but they can all come together without saying a word. Oh shit, we're not gonna talk about that. You know, it seemed like everybody was in cahoots with that. Everybody, even the regular Edomite. You Edomite should have been in an uproar, but guess what? That proves that you people are nasty as well. But anyways, the point is, America's going down the drain. And guess what? The Iran war just, that Iran, what they call it, operation, guess what? It's back. It's back. And it ain't going nowhere. We've been telling you, just because things die down, it ain't going nowhere. They said that they was going to do a blockade at 4 o'clock. So Iran is already lobbing missiles over there to UAE, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait. Okay, so there will be no peace. There will be no peace, man, because why? Because it's time for America to go down. The Lord is what? Dragging, basically, matter of fact, Proverbs 21:1, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, and he turneth it whithersoever he pleases. So wherever the Lord wants to go, wherever the Lord wants you to go, that's where you're going to go, man. And that's what we're witnessing. Okay, I just wanted to put this out there because I thought this was interesting. I said, oh, shit, it's going down. As always, though. But this is not a good look. This is not a good look. It's probably all type of spies in the American government. So, just like the ending of a movie, you know what I'm saying? It's all going to go to shit. The spies about to be revealed and then the fighting. Okay, so all we got to do is just keep the faith and endure. See, the Lord is doing all the heavy lifting. All we got to do is continue to cut off the old man, continue to focus on the Lord, okay, and do what we've been doing if we've been doing the right thing. Okay, because, I was kind of like, damn, man, this shit calmed down. And I understand, you understand prophecy, but you ready to get this thing going. You know what I'm saying? But it is going. But we just got to be patient. Okay, so this was a little quick hit. So with that, Lord willing, it was edifying. Shalom.